Hello guys, welcome to Amazon CV. I hope you are okay. Do you remember yesterday I posted a video of two big trucks that were suspected to be coming from Mozambique and Zimbabwe? So later I found out those foreigners were telling the truth they are coming from Nelspruit. They were chased away from Nelspruit. So they decided to go to Limpopo to invade Limpopo. But it was confusing because the number plates of those trucks were number plates of Mozambique. But later, as I said, those trucks were confirmed that they were coming from Nelspruit to drop those foreigners in Limpopo. So now we have another one. This one, they say it's coming from Joburg. You remember the first two trucks for yesterday? One was for Mozambicans and then the second one was for Zimbabweans coming from Nelspruit. So we have another one now coming from Joburg. This one is for Zimbabweans, again in Limpopo, in a village. These people are trying by all means not to leave South Africa. Now they are going to the villages to hide there because they think as usual it will be a noise of just few days, then everything will go back to normal. But here we have to show them this time around kuhlukile akufani nalezi zinto lezi abayijwayele ukuthi we know South Africans this time around. Let's watch them, guys.
Remo practice here mo shishimela biteng what 23 I mean what 22 what 23 mo itlhakana go ke na le chairperson ya subregional feta go motiwatse ke SS Mthombothi o dira gang di traga ile otile mo etapele or mo ile studio feta go motiwatse
ba radile ba gashi ba di Remo as you can see rona di mo di la berela ka tsona tsa matwana tsa mare le matwana tsa tloga kwa Johannesburg a thabela mo gae di tsini jela go di ka Johannesburg ba nya ka tlo di mo gae ba re tshola ka mare ba di mo practice ya rena banna ba bona mo ba tswa ga ba bona ga bona gona na re ba di ga bona ba re tlogele mo epiwa mo South Africa le di mineral tsa rena re le setšhaba sa mo practice ya re le maloko a di ka se dumele ka mo ke dira go batho ba re batho ba bona ga gona jwale ka ponya le ka ona mo mogashi ke ba escort batho ba go ba gomela mo waneng wa Beitbridge kwa ga bona kwa batho gona ke ba escort ka ona mo mogashi go gomela go Beitbridge re abai gae batho abai gae mo
jwale mogashi ona tshepe gore go fitla kwa Beitbridge ba toti yo tena ba boela morago gape
le ba ka tie yo tena ba bona morago de left as with your option mogashi bua go ra re alo re na le bona ra bai gae ya re ba nyaki mo abai mo ba tswa aba bole mo ba tswa and then ba ka ba bua mo the left as with your option ita ba bua re alo bona
what are you doing Chum?
I'm fixing the country.
Hi, boo. Dang, you removed the whole thing. But seems like we lost another fighter here. Dang.
All the foreigners that are in South Africa, from Zimbabwe and the southern hinterland, that it is right. You must leave the country. They must leave. Why? Because maybe South Africa never went to war. The foreigners, when they come into the country, they allow the white people to abuse them because they don't have permits, they don't have the right papers. So where the South African employer, the white man, must be paying 3,000 rand to an employee, he can pay 1,500 to a Zimbabwean.
Okay.
Where you can have one worker, you can have two. And the South Africans, when they come in there and they unionize and they want the salary put at the right, the problem now are the foreigners who are accepting less salaries than those that must be paid by the government statutory requirement. So the business community is breaking the law by employing unregistered foreigners at the expense of employing the locals who must be demanding the equal salary. I look around and I must be objective. Based on that, people must go home. And to be more truthful, any foreigner who is in South Africa is not going there to live there and die there. We are just going there to make money. After we make money, we want to go back to our countries. That's the honest truth. So when the owners and the local residents are asking for space to do that, then we must also accept it. But the most artificial level is that some of these people that come to South Africa, those that have education and are qualified, will do the right thing and get papers and contribute towards the tax.
Okay.
But then those that come to make quick buck, then that's where crime is breeding, where drugs are breeding, where human trafficking is happening, where illegitimate business is happening. And West, particularly Nigeria and Ghana, the biggest import they've brought to South Africa is not technology, churches, prophets, contraception and terminating pregnancies, bleaching, and hair, which are, you look around and say, yes, you're my brother, but this does not really contribute towards the economy. In some certain cases, in Hillbrow and Durban, where I've lived, you actually find that they're now running syndicates of permanent destruction of the South African community. They don't do drugs, Nigerians, but they will sell them to the local people. So you want to put all those factors together, maybe, and I think you'll be able to understand what you call xenophobia or Afrophobia. Let's call it number one, economic exclusion. Number two, an industrial with extraction model, which does not allow expansion of business. And thirdly, you might want to look at that as misunderstanding of a historical context of relationships beyond the borders, and ultimately the amount of crime. Of course, the foreigner becomes the easiest target because the white men, the Chinese, the Portuguese, the Italian, and of late, they just shipped in some Israelis also to come and stay in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So even if it's Afrophobia or xenophobia, I think there are lots of factors that we can look at.
Oh, hi, they are not ready to go. It's very clear ukuthi they are not ready to go. They are waiting for amathonsi abanzi. They want to see isiphetho. Angazi-ke ukuthi bazosenzani isiphetho ngoba ibona abathi things are very bad in South Africa, xenophobia kwenye level. They say they are being unalived in South Africa, but they don't want to go. So let's hope their countries are watching. They can see what they are comfortable in South Africa. They don't want to go. They prefer to move up and down in South Africa, rounding the circle. Why? Because no one is unaliving them. But mina nje into engingayisho, the advice I can give to them ukuthi whatever ezokwenzeka kubona bengablame umuntu. Government nama-leaders wabo, wherever they are coming from, they mustn't blame South Africans of being xenophobic. They mustn't blame anyone because they were told to go and fix their countries, but they refused. I don't even know ukuthi ama-leaders abo athini mayibona benza kanje. So guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.